Intec Printing Solutions would like to introduce the new ColorFlare CF750. It's a dual-purpose laminator and foiling device. There are 3 models in the range. The first model in the range includes just the main laminating machine and a single core holder. The second is the single core holder plus the stand, and the top of the range unit includes 2 arms to allow you to have both the laminate and the foil loaded at the same time. So the key features of the CF750, this is the paper sensor and the paper feeding mechanism. This is our front loading paper tray. Sheets are loaded and slid up to the gate on the paper sensor. And inside the machine you have the decurling bar. The decurling bar is found here, and it is adjusted using this control here. So this is the decurl bar here, this solid bar here with the bar underneath. At the moment it's in the lowest position, which is typically what we would use for foiling or for light papers. However, to apply decurl, we turn the decurl adjustment knob and that is the decurl on the maximum position. This roller here is the pull roller. This will pull your media through the machine, and here is the safety cover for the slice separation system. When laminating, this knife will fly from one side of the sheet to the other to cut your sheets so that you don't need to, providing you with clean separated sheets at the end of your lamination job, with a virgin edge that you can guillotine. Here is our control panel. When you power it on using the power switch at the rear of the machine, it will display the model number, and then it will show you the details about the current job, the top temperature of the heated roller, the speed, the position of the cutting system, how many sheets you have laminated or foiled, and the length of the current job that you're working with. These values can be controlled using these buttons here. The most important values are the length. To change the length, press the length button, it'll illuminate, and turn the dial to the length of the sheet you're about to use. This is extremely important, as the cutting system and the feeding system are timed based upon the length that you see here. The second most important setting is the temperature. The temperature is controlled by pressing the temperature button and turning the master jog wheel also. When you are happy with your settings, leave the machine to warm up. When it's ready, it will display the words "ready" here. If it hasn't reached temperature, you'll see the word "wait" there. You can check the temperature at any time by holding down the master jog wheel. While it's held down, it will display the current temperature. When you let go, it will display your desired temperature. For laminating, normally we will use a temperature of approximately 110 or 105 degrees. So now we're going to show you how to load your roll of laminate and how to web the machine and start a laminating job. Your main roll of laminate is loaded here on this easy to remove core holder. Simply lift this side and remove it. You're now ready to load your roll of laminate. To load your laminate, take the side with the square or hexagonal connector, not the round connector, hexagonal connector. Simply remove the express rubber washer. Place it to the side. take your roll of laminate and ensure that the laminate is hanging down the rear of the roll, and slide your shaft in. Now put the express washer back on and sit it into the groove. Your roll of laminate should be tight. If it moves, using the adjusting Allen key, simply push the core tightly and retighten. To reload your roll of laminate, put the hexagonal core shaft end into the roll holder and then drop the other end back in. To web your roll of laminate, first turn on your machine and make sure your temperature is set to 105 to 110 degrees C. So we've released the pressure. With the pressure released, open the heated roller safety cover. Be careful, the heated roller will be hot. Taking a clean sheet of paper without any prints on it, slide it underneath the heated roller straight into the machine like this. Ensure that the paper you have fed is underneath the main Decurl bar roller but over the top of the flat bar that goes underneath it. Using the sheet of paper as a guide, take a second sheet of paper and feed it over the top of the feeding gate. The sheet of paper will flow through the machine and straight out of the rear. Ensure it is underneath this silver strip. This is the idle bar. Any foil or laminate must go behind the bar and then over the heated roller. So, again, being careful as the heated roller is hot, ensure your laminate is hanging down the back of the roll. Put it underneath the idle bar. And then lay it over the mirror roller. When you do that, the heat will cause the glue to get sticky, and simply push your sheet of paper that you have webbed through the machine onto the laminate. Now replace your roller safety cover and make sure you engage the safety catch. Check that your paper length matches the length shown on the control panel. This is very important. The timing gate will feed based upon the length shown here. Now engage the pressure and set it to high. Having placed your sheet up to the gate, press the home button. This indicates that this is the start of the sheet and where timing will work from. Now take a number of sample sheets that you want to test laminate and press the run button. The sheet that you stuck to the heated roller will pull that sheet through. When the timing gate goes green, slide your next sheet up to the timing gate. Once it's feeding, wait for the gate to go green and load your next sheet. When you have placed several sheets through the machine, press stop. At the rear of the machine, all of your sheets will be stuck together because we have not turned on the separation system yet. But before we do, check that you have an even space on either side from the laminate, that your laminate is not overhanging the edge, and that the gap either side is approximately 3 to 5 millimeters. If you are not central on your paper or your media, then either adjust the position of your laminate on this roll and run another few sheets, or adjust your paper guides. Both the paper guides and the laminate should be exactly central on your machine for the cutting system to work correctly. If you're happy that the lamination is happening in the center of the sheet and that the space either side is even, then you can turn on the cutting system. The cutting system can only be turned on while the machine is running, and is turned on using the on/off button. So, place the sheet on the machine, up to the gate, and press run. Then push on for the cutting system. When it goes green, place your next sheet on. As soon as the first sheet that you placed in arrives at the rear of the machine, it will be automatically cut by the machine. If your sheets come out and they are curled like this, it is because your decurling bar is too flat and you need to apply decurl. However, if you plan to laminate the second side, do not worry, because as you laminate the second side, they will reverse the curl automatically. In this case, we would like our sheets to come out more flat, so we will adjust the decurl bar. As you can see, by adjusting the decurl bar, our sheets are now coming out flat. When you have finished, place a blank sheet into the machine, and the machine will automatically stop when it senses the end of the sheet. This will leave the blank sheet under the heated roller and will not damage any of your laminated job sheets. When you have finished laminating, remove the pressure on the rollers to prevent your rollers from developing a flat spot if they are constantly left under pressure, and power off the machine.